Can y'all see that? See the color? And then it's as if all of the moisture is sinking to the bottom. Let me see if I can get another one here. Let's just grab this one. It's got lots of green on it, right? Ooh, they're in there kind of tight. But look, can you see that? It looks fine up here, but look down here. And what I'm noticing too is there's a not so good smell coming from them. Hey everybody, this is Danny with MyFigStix, y'all. I wanted to give y'all some updates. Not necessarily a tour, but some updates on all of the things I've got going, air layers, summer cuttings, figgy egg cuttings, just a lot of things going on right now. I want to talk about each of those just to give y'all an update. I'm gonna try to keep this somewhat short, but I just wanted, it's hot summer. I've got a lot going on. You can see, I mean, we've talked about this before. Maybe I'll give you a sneak peek, but my trees are all over the place. We'll take a look at some of those. How are my babies growing? How are my air layers doing? How are my summer cuttings doing? Stay tuned, y'all. Stick with me. Let's take a look at what all's going on. Summer in East Texas in my fig orchard. Okay, we'll start here in the front. Like I said, I have fig trees all over the place right now. I'm not really liking having them out front because they're in these ugly grow bags. Y'all, that right there, that drives me insane. But it is what it is. I don't have planters ready for them, and I'm just in a disarray right now. But I wanted to show y'all, these are a lot of my trees. These are all in 10-gallon tall pots. But really what I wanted to show y'all is all the air layers that are coming off. I mean, look at the roots. This one has got to come off today. One thing that caught me off guard when I set these air layers a month or so ago, they weren't that tall and long, right? Because they weren't growing. But now they've grown so much, I'm having to up pot them into pots mostly. Is that a big deal? Probably not, except that I've got a lot of pots that y'all are going to see here in a minute. But all of these guys are doing really well with these grow bags. They're in the front yard. I've got lots of new varieties, but just wanted to show y'all that. And y'all, my figs, I'm getting ripe figs now, but me, ants, and the mockingbird are in constant battle with each other. I'm having to bag every fig that starts to swell to try to keep the mockingbird off of it. But just kind of wanted to show y'all, basically I wanted to document the fact that right now, here it is, middle July, and I've got trees spread out all over the place. Let's go to the driveway and we'll take a look at all of the babies. And here is my driveway. This is all of my baby figs. They're doing really, really well. I'm having to hand water all of these guys right now. That's why I left the, that's actually why I left the water wand in the last shot in front of the house, because I'm hand watering all of these and they're doing good. The hard part is with hand watering, as you know, am I giving them enough? Am I giving them too much? That's the hard part with hand watering with a water hose. And I know that I'm overwatering these trees, but honestly, I'd rather overwater than underwater. However, not only am I wasting water by overwatering, but I'm also wasting time. So I'm really trying to narrow this down. I've probably got 3 more weeks left of doing this. But gosh, they're looking really, really good. I'll highlight one, call out my buddy Jeff. So this is a Coldodom CU tot. Y'all, that tree is looking fantastic. 3-gallon pot. I just had to pinch it. I texted him. I said, Jeff, your tree is up to my chin, so I'm going to have to pinch it. I did that a week ago, and already, look, we're getting figs. We're getting some new branching. Looks like this tree is going to be fantastic, and hopefully it's not too tall for me to get it to him. But all of that to say, all of my babies are doing good, even with hand watering. I have not been fertilizing them because, I mean, look. I mean, y'all can't even tell probably, but there's 3 rows over here up against this fence. And it is such a pain to water, much less try to fertilize. I'm just trying to keep them alive right now. But there's an update on all of my babies. we'll just take a quick look. These are all air layers that I'm setting right now, and they're looking really, really good. I'm not, so I'm using the Figgy Ed calls it the bath of love. Since I started using that, I mean, look, these aren't even wilting. They're just surviving. I mean, they never wilted at all. But all of these are in 4x9s. If you take a look at these two, I put them in 3-gallon pots, and they're not happy with me. Now, these are in the garage, and it is getting into 90 degrees in here, but all of my air layers are looking pretty good. But I do want to highlight some of these too. I want to talk about these. Let me get them all in one spot. This is probably not the best lighting, but hopefully y'all can tell. So this one right here, the large one, the very first two that I did Mike's method with, the I-258 limb that I broke off, this one lived. What y'all aren't seeing is the other one died. Now these were both outside. I didn't bring them in the garage. I just left them outside. This one wanted to take, I'm not sure if y'all can, yeah, it's too dark, but it's got lots of roots, but it's an I-258, and I don't have the big, bold white roots like normal. I have tiny little brown roots. Again, I think it's an I-258 thing. This is another, actually, no, this is a Beers Black. Try not to knock these over. Gosh, the lighting is just terrible in here. Let me, yeah, maybe that's a little better. So this is a Beers Black, and this one's going to make it. I mean, it's growing. That's a new leaf. That wasn't even there. It's doing really well. I cannot see roots yet, but it is doing well. And then we'll take a look at these others. I'll do it from this direction. Maybe the lighting's better. So this one I'm pretty sure is going to make it. It's starting to put on new growth. So that one's doing well. This one has some mold, but not out of the woods yet, but not in the clear either. Same goes for that little one. And then this one here, I'm pretty sure that one's toast. But so 2 out of, what, 4, 6, 2 out of 6, actually 2 out of 7 because I threw one away, but 2 out of 7 did look like they're going to make it. And then these other 4, well, I'm pretty sure one's dead, but 3 of them are doing well. But again, I want to emphasize this. It's just too hot in my garage. Maybe it's too hot and too stale. Maybe the reason why this one made it was because it was outside. It wasn't just in the garage in the stale air in here. I'm not sure, but I've had to remove the dome on all of these. Again, it's just so warm, and I'm getting mold on them. Little white fuzzy mold. I don't know what else to call it. I'm pretty positive that's what it is. But that's an update on my tip cuttings. I think I'm going to try this again, but next time I'm going to keep them in the house, somewhere where I can regulate that temperature and know that they're not sitting in 90-degree, stale, humid air. Let's talk summer cuttings. So this will be an update. Well, first off, these are all cuttings that I got from Figgy Ed. They were in his refrigerator for months, and I just got these set a week ago. So last weekend, I got all of these set. They're not showing the problem that I'm about to show you, and I'll talk about why. But these, I mean, they look great, right? Look at all of the green growth coming. I mean, why are you saying there's a problem? So let me show y'all real quick. Let me see if this is one of them. Can y'all see that? See the color? And then it's as if all of the moisture is sinking to the bottom. Let me see if I can get another one here. Let's just grab this one. It's got lots of green on it, right? Oh, they're in there kind of tight. But look, can you see that? It looks fine up here, but look down here. And what I'm noticing too is there's a not so good smell coming from them. I moved them indoors. So here's my thought. My thought is that it's too hot. I had them in the garage. My garage is getting into the 90s every day. I think it's too hot, and I don't know why, but it appears as if the water is settling down into my fig pop bags The only thing I can think of is it's too hot. Let me explain a little bit more. The first couple I started noticing with this, I thought, oh, well, this is my mixture, my try at replicating Pro Mix. It's not. It's in every one of them. So these are my mixture, which is the 444, which we talked about. It's 4 parts cocoa core, 4 parts peat moss, 4 parts perlite. It's doing it with those. It's doing it with just straight up Pro Mix, 60-40, 60% Pro Mix, 40% perlite. It's doing it with those. It's also doing it with the ones that I have the pine fines in. Every single soil mixture that I'm trying, I'm having this issue. So my guess is it's too hot. They look good, but I think I'm going to start. I hate to do this, but I think I'm going to actually remove all of these and get them in new soil and keep them indoors. That way I'm keeping that temperature more regulated. It's not getting up into the 90s. And I'm afraid that these are starting to rot because I'm smelling something with these. Is it horrible? No. Is it noticeable? Yes. And I don't have that problem with these. None of these. These have been indoors since the beginning. I used the same 3 different types of soil mixes. None of them are showing that wet, soggy look at the bottom. So my best guess, it's just too hot in the garage, and I've got to get all of these reset in hopes that I haven't lost them already. And let's take a look at the Do Nothing air layer. Y'all, this Do Nothing air layer, y'all, it did nothing. There are no roots in that. All of the air layers that I set that day, every one of them are coming off. They've rooted to the point where now I've got to get them off. This Do Nothing, again, it did nothing. So this year, my Do Nothing was a fail. But I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to put another one on here. At first, I thought maybe it dried out, but it's not dry. It just doesn't have any roots. So in this case, Do Nothing was a failure, but I'm not giving up. I'm going to try a couple more of the Do Nothings, and we'll check back on that one. But for now, July Do Nothing air layer is a flop. Okay, and now real quick, the fig trees in the back, all of these are the planter trees. Y'all, I'm getting ripe figs right and left now. I'm really excited. I'm getting to try all kinds of new figs. To me, that's a Maltese Falcon, another one coming on that one. The brown turkey is ripening figs really rapidly right now. I think I'm going to be able to make some fig jam, but the birds and the ants are, man, they're just devouring. Look, check this out. I think I showed y'all one on another video, but you see that? Between the birds and the ants, that's what's happening to a lot of these figs. They're just getting them before I can. And I'm trying to, put the bags on them as soon as I start seeing swelling. I'm getting better about that now, but that doesn't slow the ants down. And once the ants get on one, to be honest with you, I'm actually leaving that one. Let them have it. I don't know what to do about the ants. I've tried numerous things. Nothing seems to be working. But once they get on one, they seem to stay on that one. And so I guess I'm kind of using it as a bait. But here's some more air layers. Look at this LSU gold. I mean, goodness gracious. This guy's got to come off today as well. So many air layers. I've already taken one. I took that one already. It was at the top. But time to take this one. I really wanted that fig to ripen, but it doesn't seem to want to. But look at all of the figs on this Olympian. I mean, it is just covered. I'm starting to get figs off of it. Gotten a couple already. Ants got one. They devoured it. I mean, literally gutted it. But all of that said, the I-258 looking good. It is loaded up with figs as well. So just kind of wanted to give y'all an update on everything that I've got going on right now. I think that's everything. We covered the fertilizer experiment and what's going on with that in an earlier video. So I think that's about it. But I will give y'all a quick sneak peek. Got something going on over here in the backyard. Oh man, I've got too much happening, y'all. Summer in East Texas, but things are a changing. Okay, y'all, hopefully that was quick. I'll know more when I edit, but that's just an update on all of the things I've got going on between summer cuttings and air layers and the figs that I'm getting to ripen and some changes happening in the little pine tree forest that's in my backyard. But wanted to share all of that with you guys. Again, it's summertime, lots of figs ripening up. I'm really excited. I'm getting to try new figs. Seems like every couple of days, a different fig that I haven't ever tried before is coming up. And trying to document those. I'm trying not to put out just a ton of tasting videos because I just don't feel like I'm very good at the tasting videos, but it's because I haven't tasted that many figs yet. And so it's very difficult for me to have all of the words come out in real time. As I'm tasting a fig for the very first time, I think I'm just kind of discovering all of the different flavors that they have. Maybe I'm establishing my fig palate. I don't know, but that's an update on what I've got going on. Here it is, mid-July. It's 120 degrees outside, I think. It's an exaggeration, but not by much, y'all. But as always, I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching.